Hi guys, this is what I'm going to try making today. It's a Sunday morning and it's time for a breakfast bake. This is from the Skinny Bitch Ultimate Everyday Cookbook, and it includes, oops, I lost it. You can either use tempeh or sausage if you want, like the any vegan sausage. I'm going to use tempeh because I have some tempeh in the fridge. It's going to have potatoes, cheese. Sounds delicious. Let me just tell you what it calls for, and then I'll get started. So I don't have grapeseed oil. I do have canola oil. I've got the onion, garlic, potatoes. I always have. I'm going to use the tempeh, some mushrooms, of course. I've got thyme. I don't know if I have. I don't have a sprig of rosemary. That's for sure. And my voice is really deep. It's the morning. I haven't really, I've always got groggy voice in the morning. Salt, pepper, and shredded vegan cheese. So I'm going to get the stuff cut up, and I'll be back. Okay, these are the ingredients I think I need. This is a bit more than half a cup of mushrooms, but hey, can't have too many mushrooms. This is half an onion diced up. I've got the cloves of garlic, which I will mince. I've got my pack of tempeh, which is a little smaller than what she calls for, but hey, it's fine. I've got potatoes. I consider this a medium-sized potato. Maybe it's large. These are two kind of small, so I'm putting those. If it's too many potatoes, again, my philosophy, can't have too many potatoes. I've got some rosemary leaves in here. I've got the thyme. I've got some Daya cheddar, perfect, that was in my freezer. Salt, pepper, I think that's all. Of course, I need the oil, and I'm going to get all this stuff diced up, and next time you'll see me, I'll be sauteing the stuff in the pan. Okay, the one thing I forgot to say was to preheat your oven to 400 degrees. And now I've got a pan here, it's a Dutch pot, at least that's what they call it in Jamaica, and I'm going to first saute the onions. So in in your pan, put the onions and cook over medium-high heat until soft, about 3 minutes. So it's a little bit warmer, not too hot yet. I'll turn it down. I'll just put the onions in, and I'll get started. So just saute. Obviously you have to put your oil in first, which I did. And saute for about 3 minutes. Okay, it's been 3 minutes. The onions are softened. I'm adding my 2 garlic cloves that I've minced right here, right into the pan. Saute for about another minute. Okay, so that's been a minute. Now it says to add the potatoes, soy sausage or tempeh, and the mushrooms. So I have all that in the bowl here. Just putting that right in. Saute for 5 minutes now, guys. I will definitely want to try this with some tofurkey or field roast sausage for my daughter's sake. I just have a feeling she'd probably prefer that to the tempeh. But, tempeh is definitely a healthy fermented food for you, so I'm looking forward to eating this. And she might like it too, so we'll see. So I'm sauteing for 5 minutes, and I will be back. Okay, so that's been 5 minutes. And once you've sauteed for 5 minutes, you're going to add your spice mixture. So I have half a teaspoon of dried thyme. I have not a sprig of rosemary, but so I put a quarter teaspoon of rosemary in here. I have, it does say to chop the rosemary, so I've got it, I didn't really chop the sprigs, but they came separated. So I've got half a teaspoon of salt and an eighth of a teaspoon of pepper. I'm just going to put that in. And then saute for a couple more minutes. Okay, once you're finished that, you're going to put the mixture into a 9x13 pan, or any pan that will fit it. So this should hold it. And you're going to bake for 30 minutes. If this is not quite big enough, I have a smaller, I mean, if it's a little too big, I've got a smaller pan, so I'm going to just verify. Yeah, I might want a smaller pan for this, so that it's not too spread out. But I'll see. Okay, I think this pan actually seems like it's a 10 by 10. And I'm going to leave it in this. It's fine. It spreads out fine. And that way I can spread more cheesy goodness over the top. So I'm going to put it in the oven for 30 minutes. It says, or until the potatoes are soft. And probably at about 25 minutes, that's when you're going to sprinkle your cheese on to make sure it melts, but obviously doesn't burn. It doesn't need to be cooked for the duration. So I'll check on this in 25 minutes, add my cheese, and then I'll be back. Smells good, guys. Okay, and it's been about half an hour. And I'm not really going to measure out the day of cheese. It says use half a cup. I'm just going to sprinkle it. Just going to sprinkle what I want on there. Put it back in. And I'm leaving a little bit, that corner uncheesed for my mother's sake. Okay, and I'll be back. Alright guys, this is the final product, and my mother came into the kitchen and said it certainly smells good. So I've got the day of cheddar sprinkled on most of it, and let me just take a little bite here. That's the tempeh potato, the cheese. And it's good. Like I said, knowing my daughter, she might prefer the sausage to this, but it's still good. I'll have her taste it and let you guys know what she thinks. But for now, nice, easy breakfast bake that's yummy. So my daughter just said she likes the tempeh. She's actually getting more from the pan. So that's good. That bodes well. The thing I thought she wouldn't like, she likes, and she added some extra onions on top of hers, and she's seeming to enjoy this breakfast. So guys, kid approved, right, Chloe?
Yes.
Thanks for watching.